Searching is a film about a father searching for his missing daughter. And the way he's going about doing it is that he's going through her personal laptop. So in the process of trying to find her, he's learning things about her that he never imagined he could ever learn. And the crazy thing about the movie is that it takes place entirely on computer screens. Being what we call a grounded thriller, the idea that the story takes place almost entirely on computer screens and laptops and phones, we knew that it actually wouldn't detract from the story, because in all actuality, we do live our lives on screens. And for us, it was a matter of the creative challenge of finding a way to set events in motion that could be seen through these devices, but would actually make them that much richer and that much more engaging of an experience. The way searching, I feel, has added to the language of filmmaking is that it has kind of proven that no matter how stories are told, no matter what conventions you are experiencing them, a story about people, a father, a daughter, who in a world of everyone being so connected, still feeling disconnected, it can still resonate with audiences. The mystery and thrills of searching was so exciting for Aneesh and I to develop. We actually, every day we'd be writing, we would probably watch one thriller or noir film or mystery film. We feel like part of what makes this film so cool is that, like, you want to know what happened to Margot Kim. And this story could only have been told on a computer screen, because the depths of Margot is only really revealed as the closer David gets to who she really was, which in a lot of ways is kind of her online personality. We wanted to make sure this film would stand on its own outside of the technology. That at any given moment, as we were writing moments that would, that David's going to close this browser, but he'll see something, he'll open this document, we would always challenge ourselves and say, hey, what is the live action version of that? Is the detective in the crime scene seeing a piece of evidence that he missed before? Is that the same beat of David clicking on something he hadn't noticed before? The mystery and the thrills, I think, are what make audiences excited by this film and what engages and propulses them through the film. But again, the answer at the end of the day of, like, who Margot was and why David could have been a better father is what I think makes the movie resonate. We are what we hide. There's always a version of us that we present to the real world, to our friends, to our families, to our colleagues. And then there's a version of us that kind of stays hidden and often is kind of kept to ourselves. There's no better medium to represent that than people's online personalities. I mean, the film shows you in great detail, you think you know Margot, you think you know Peter, you think you know Vic, but in reality, as you uncover the real answers, like, you don't know any of them at all. I think the internet has kind of allowed people to project these idealized versions of themselves or ourselves. And what's fun about this film is that we kind of are able to unpeel those layers and get to the bottom of who people really are.